Hi, it's Vegan or Nothing here. Um, you know, this is a spot I usually just come down to sometimes, and just to think about, you know, what life and things that go on, and and something just came to my mind. I was reading um, by Melaine Joy. It's a book, Why We Love Dogs, Eat Pigs, and Wear Cows, and I don't understand how someone can see the difference. And actually, but you know what? I can also, because I thought about something, and I read a part inside of this book, and it said, "What if you went to a dinner party and I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm just honestly, what if you went to a dinner party and someone offered you a beef stew?" And this was in this book. It's a great book. I really recommend this book, by the way. It's amazing. And it said someone offered you beef stew, and then halfway through your dinner they told you it was golden retriever. Now you'd be disgusted, but why? Because there's no difference between a golden retriever and a physically speaking, there's no difference. Well, there is differences, but they're not like they're still meat because you have an emotional connection with animals. They lie in your bed, you love them, and you're connected with them. Well, why aren't we connected with other animals? Well, it's a disconnection of the human and nature and just the body and the mind. And I think that's a problem with this world right now. Everything with going on with the corruption in our government, ISIS killing people, people killing everyone else, just really just in general, bad people. And I think they have a disconnect with nature and our world. And as you can see, just the beauty. Why would you want to ruin that? And I don't understand why. I personally don't know. But it really interests me, when I see people like, ignorant people. Like, I was watching a Jason Genova video, and he just calls out vegan games, and he's just talking all kinds of crap on him. And really, you know what? Yes, he's aggressive with this behavior, which I really can't judge, because it's not that he really wants to kill babies. It's probably that he's just pissed the hell off because it's horrible what we do to animals, and it hurts. It really does. It's, as someone as a human being, it hurts to see the way we could treat another being. Like, why? What would make you want to do that? And Jason Genova's going, he's eating this tofu, and he's like, it's fucking stupid. It's stupid, and he's just an idiot in every way. And I know what a lot of you are thinking. Oh, well, he's autistic. You can't say that. And he says he's not autistic, but he is, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with people being born different. I have clinical depression. There's nothing wrong with that, but that doesn't give him an excuse to be an asshole. And another thing is, someone could be a jerk to you, because you know what? If you ever watch this video, you haven't gone. All you ever do is talk about cutting and dieting. I lost 93 pounds. And I don't just sit around talking about dieting. I did it. But I didn't, cut my calories, and I didn't do it the wrong way. And I just did it through time. And you just talk about what you're going to do, and you never wind up doing it. You always talk. Now you're talking about your supplement company, because I watched a couple of your videos. And it really just disturbs me the way, you'd have that negativity. I don't see. We get made fun of as vegans because we care about other living beings. Think of how crazy that sounds. I'm not, I think it should be the other way around, where people get looked down upon because they're killing. Because and a lot of people use God, and I don't want to get into a religious debate with a lot of people online, but a lot of people use this God, which I don't believe in, but I'm not going to get into a religious debate, as an excuse to eat animals. Well, if there is a God, well, and he supports animal agriculture, he's not God. If there is a God, he's the devil. And again, I don't believe there's God, but if he is, would he be God if he supports something like this? I don't think so. And it really makes me think, we have an option to make in this world when we wake up every day and, you know, we put on our shoes like everybody else, and we have an option if we want to support something that's bad, whether it's, I'm not even talking about animal agriculture just necessarily, I'm talking about everything, something that's bad or something that's good. And why shouldn't we strive for good? Why shouldn't we strive for something that we can be happy about, something that we can, you know, love, happiness, you know, life, enjoying, you know, just the nature and just the brilliancy of life. And it puts me at awe. And, you know, you read one chapter of Charles Darwin, and again, I don't want to get into a religious debate, say that again, but if you read one chapter, people still look at beauty of this nature, just nature and beauty, and they'll say, well, as you can see, they'll look at this and they'll say, well, man, how could someone not believe in God? Well, you know what, you read one chapter of Charles Darwin's, you know, of his, how the earth was made, and I forgot the name of the book, but you will be in awe of the beauty and the science behind it. And it's incomprehensible to me how we can support an industry that does do it in the way that they feel. And I don't think people will say, well, they're not as smart as us. Well, do we kill children because they're not as smart, or do we kill mentally handicapped people because they're not as smart? No, we shouldn't do that. And I think, you know, we've been put into this pro bullshit masculine, just alpha male fucking, and they're stupid and they have no intellectual capacity. And you know what? They'll never really understand true peace because they haven't, a lot of these guys, because they have this fucking, yo, you pussy ass motherfucker. And the thing is, they can't read a book. They're stupid. They're stupid. The problem with most people, we're 27th in education. There's a reason for that, because we're stupid. Our education system say, shove this down your fucking throat and eat it, because this is all you're gonna, truck going down the road. Anyways, usually the road's quiet, usually you can't hear anything, and it's nice just to sit here. And it makes me feel amazed that, you know, that they act like such idiots, a lot of these guys, you know. And it's, you know, you should have, I wouldn't necessarily say a sense of sensitivity towards, you know, animals and nature and what's actually going on in the world. You should. That's not something to be embarrassed about. And you know what? You have to have a sense of arrogance, because when someone calls you out and calls you pussy, just be like, just be fucking confident with who you are. Who gives a fuck what they think? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I think to believe something that is wrong, whether it's human slavery, animals, I can't see how that's right. And all I want to see when I see people who are like, well, you don't eat meat, you're gonna die in a month, just crazy shit like that, all I want to do is this. And it's really annoying that people can eat meat, cheese, eggs, and dairy, and then, and I'm not really trying to be judgmental. I'm not trying to tell you you're worthless or anything like that, but, you know, we're not all equal in this world. We judge others by their actions, but we judge ourselves by our intentions. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm going to judge you because, you know, in this world, thou shalt not judge. Well, that's in the Bible. Well, again, we all judge. Every single person judges. And, you know, I wanted to make this a quicker video, but, you know, just, like, we are ruining all of this. Why? So we can, you know, companies, and if you don't understand, like, just the whole industry, it's not even just, it's everything. Why are we ruining this beautiful place? You know, it should be about family, friends, enjoying life, just food, good plant-based food, like, you know, mixing different vegetables and finding different vegetables, picking vegetables from outside, and really just enjoying the life that you live. But yet we kill, we slaughter, and we have such hate inside of our heart. And I don't know why, because people like ISIS even will do stuff like that, and I don't understand it. I don't. And it's not just ISIS, it's all of us, really. If people think about it, we all do horrible things, and I don't know, like, and I know there's gonna be haters at the bottom. I don't want to hear that crap, you know. Don't comment if you're gonna hate. I just don't think. And if you do, you know what, comment anyways, because you know what, I really don't give a shit. Just remember the fact that if someone told you that there was a golden retriever, back to what I was saying, you would be like, fuck no, I'm not eating this. And you would be disgusted. But if it was a cow, you wouldn't. Well, they both feel pain and suffering, and they're both sentient. And that's why it's vegan or nothing.